excited. Mike Davis is the founder and president of the Article 3 Project. Your reaction to Jack Smith's, I almost forgot his name because he's so unimportant these days, his claim here. Go ahead, Mike.
Jack Smith is a partisan Scud missile who Democrats launch at Republican presidential candidates. They launched him at Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell when they thought he was going to run in 2016. Jack Smith got reversed 8-0 by the Supreme Court. It would have been 9-0, but Justice Scalia passed away. They brought Jack Smith back from The Hague to go after Trump, and he threw everything he had at President Trump. On this January 6th case in D.C., he had 4 counts. 2 of them got crushed by the Supreme Court's Fisher ruling, and then the overall case got crushed by the presidential immunity ruling. And if Jack Smith actually went to a trial and won a conviction in front of a D.C. Obama judge, Tanya Chutkan, and a 95% anti-Trump jury pool, that would have been reversed by the Supreme Court as well, because it is not a crime to object to a presidential election. It's allowed by the Electoral Count Act of 1887 and the First Amendment.
What's scary about January 6th, and this prosecution in particular, is that it all presupposes that the 2020 election was just perfect and fair and honest, when we can all see that it was not. Trump believed that he won that election, and he went down multiple avenues to contest the election, and they tried to put him in prison for that. The fake electors, as they called them, was a great example of contesting an election by the book and then being prosecuted for it. Meanwhile, no court has ever actually taken an honest look at the lawsuits that were filed about that election on the other side. And we saw Democrats breaking laws in their states with the ballots. We saw the intel agencies concealing Joe Biden's corruption. Where's the investigation into that? Where's Jack Smith on that? Nobody cares. But Jack Smith says Trump should be in prison for questioning a very questionable election. That's what's scary.
Yeah, they tried to throw President Trump in prison for life with 4 separate bogus indictments. They tried to bankrupt him for nod fraud. They tried to take him off the ballots in Colorado and Maine and elsewhere, and then they tried to take off his head when they underfunded his Secret Service protection. The American people rendered their verdict on November 5th, and I would say to these Democrats who ran this lawfare, lawyer up. Justice is coming.
Yeah, a jury pool of 340 million people. Mike Davis, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we see this nonsense from Jack Smith as the corruption of our DOJ is put on blast by special counsel David Weiss.